So guys, we basically decided to buy another demo car. I said I won't buy one for a while, if I'm honest, after the yellow Beamer, which I sold to a friend. They're just a lot of work and we don't really have the time to be doing builds at the minute as much as I want to. We've got a few cars ourselves and the staff have got some decent cars, and the problem is the weather's crap. We don't know what's happening with COVID, let's be honest, there's loads of stuff changing. There might not be any mega shows again, nobody has a clue, so we just said we're not going to get another car. And then that happened. To be blunt, we saw a 235i for sale, which is a car we've always liked. I wanted an M2, to be honest. We wanted to build an M2, build a seriously fast demo car, take it on some track days, have a bit of fun, run it aside to Inspired Race Development's real track car, but actually go away like Scotland, Wales. The costs were going to be 35-40 grand, and the reality is it just wasn't worth really putting that money into it plus the mods. So we looked into a 235, and anybody who knows about them, what you actually realise is if we put a diff in this and an LSD system, change the wheels, the tyres, the traction, put some different suspension on, sort of sports exhaust out, which we'll be going to Tony Banks for, as we always do, filters, possibly going on with remaps depending on who we choose, either CLP, possibly BM3 depending how we can map it, because we've had that on the M3. We reckon we can get a 235i to be similar sort of specs to an M2 in the way it drives. What we've read into is if we put the M3, M4 arms on the front of this, that makes a massive difference. That is something we're going to go straight to CLP for, and they're going to be doing that on our behalf. So that's basically what we've got. Now we actually found a good example of a car already. It feels like it's mapped, I'm not sure if it is, but we're going to change it anyway. It's got the M2 grills already on it, carbon front splitter, standard carbon rear spoiler, different diffuser on the back. It's the M Sport pack on there. It's got the Harman Kardon, it's got the bigger display, heated seats. It's quite spec'd up, to be fair. It's a really high-end spec car. Whoever bought this obviously paid for quite a few upgrades on it. So next thing we're going to do on this is we're going to rip it apart a little bit, do a few mods, and basically bring it back to see what's actually involved in the car and what's underneath it. So we'll do a couple of videos and we'll give you some updates